and gentlemen. We're back with more of this, wherever this is. Okay.
Like, you can still hear us, but it's just really loud. Alright, ready?
Okay. Yes. October 20th. Wait. It's December 20th! We're 2 months in!
Oh my gosh.
Alright, October 20th. 10. Oh. I took too long. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Squidward, stop stroking this mustache. Prosecution's ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was, in fact, Studio 2. Stop stroking Edgeworth's hair. Stop stroking everyone's hair, jeez. Today, I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. When their testimonies, the truth will become clear. You didn't let him know that we started.
Get some alerts.
Very well. Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. I mean, he's Edgeworth. Why wouldn't he be on the edge? You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. Prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand. Miss D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Onions. And she likes onions.
She loves them.
Does she look like a woman who'd love onions? Will the witness state her name and occupation? D. Vasquez, I'm a producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes. I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here. Very well, Miss Vasquez.
Part of legal proceedings.
To her, it's unnecessary banter. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay. Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her... No. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. 5 times 3-minute break in the meeting. It's like, instead of saying the number, she just creates a multiplication problem. A 15 plus 15, a 15 times 2 meeting. Alright, Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later, when we all went to Studio 1. That's all. question. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take the van. Huh? There's a van. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk. What with that monkey's head toppling over? Van. Vroom vroom. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. Cross-examination. This is the final battle. Let's do it. By yourself? By myself. And you didn't stop in at the employee area? No. Are you always this terse? Yes. Oh dear. The meeting began at 12 sharp, ended at 4. Did no one leave during the meeting? No one. Come on, let's talk a bit more about that. The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. You got a crush on her or what? The same can be said to you. And please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears. They're so tiny, you probably wouldn't hear it anyway. I mean, look at them. They're like, they're small as Squidward.
I was about to say that.
How can she even hear the desk so loud that it hurts her ears? Unless she has like heightened hearing or something. And when exactly was that? I've forgotten. How do you forget? Maybe you could try remembering? No. The meeting ended at 4, and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it was between those times. You would think? Come on, all you did was state the obvious. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. Hold on. You had Sal... What does that mean? It means what I just said. I had Sal take me in the Studio 2 van. Oh, right. The van? Vroom vroom. At 2:30, we took a 5 times 3 minute break in the meeting. And what were you doing during that time? Don't hit your desk. It irritates me. Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oops. It was a 5 times 3 minute break. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. Do you have someone who can verify this? Sal? No, I mean someone else. One person's enough. If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. Why, it's evidence that proves she didn't eat that steak. Well, Nick, find anything? I kinda wish she'd said a little more. It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said somewhere. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. Oh, wait.
Wait, are we still questioning?
No, I think you finished.
Oh.
But that's Powers' steak.
I know, but I can't think of anything else.
Maybe, maybe just look at everything else first, just in case. No, not the badge! Dragon one leg. Guide map. Murder. See the ground between 2:15 and 4 p.m. Maybe. Try it.
Yeah, that was.
Ha! As I thought! You claimed you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not. What's this? Look at this. It's a plate. This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, I remind you, was a T-bone steak! Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manila ate at a table outside the trailer.
Oh.
Yet there were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare! Miss Vasquez! Tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how.
You ate a boneless.
You ate the bone! I wonder what happens if you say you ate the bone, too.
Just in case you did. I don't think we get a penalty.
You ate the bone! You ate the bone, too! Nick, are you sure? I mean, I love steak, but even I don't eat the bone. Hey, I don't eat it either! Mr. Wright, I too leave the bone. Can I try that again? You didn't eat any steak during that break. Crystal, why are you licking that? Alright, you took your steak and threw it somewhere. Like that incinerator. I see! Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break? Is it obvious, Your Honor? Murder. Picking on salmonella! Meeting the Steel Samurai. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai! Order? Are you saying? Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai! I love that this picture looks like a chance encounter with like a villain or something.
Right?
It's like Vasquez is like the picture perfect representation of a villain.
I know. She is.
I mean, she's rocking that dress though.
Yeah.
And then you did it. You killed him!
With your own hands.
With your own hands.
While he's in a costume.
Yeah, he was in a bulky costume. Isn't that a little presumptuous? What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes. Fascinating! And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let's have a battle of wits, you and I. Any day, Vasquez. Good luck, Nick. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear. Yes, I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use the heavy spear as a weapon? I think you could.
It was broken.
This is fiction. Noodle arms can't save you. Noodle arms can save you now. You couldn't, could you? I think you would have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would. Ha! You see? Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning, the The samurai spear was not the murder weapon. What? What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. I have proof. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the weapon.
I think we show the spear.
Take that!
I present my proof. I present my proof. The so-called murder weapon itself. My spoof. But that is the weapon. Not so fast. Remember that the spear broke during the morning action scene run-through. But someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who's wearing a thick costume with this through the chest? Order! Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence! I am the one testifying here and I will be heard! Is he duct taping his own mouth? What's going on? Whenever he goes like...
Yeah.
Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell what was? How was Hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Hammer? Can we? Do we even know?
I don't know if we have a picture. I guess we have this picture.
But I mean, how is that supposed to... Alright, say you can show it, and show the picture. Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was?
Yes.
I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see this murder weapon then.
Like, we don't have any pictures of it other than this.
Present the picture! Look at this photo. What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer sitting on the top of the stairs. Order! Order! If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident in Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with the current case? Everything. Mr. Edgeworth? You still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? What? Are you saying... Yes. What happened 5 years ago? Has happened again? Oh! Oh! Mr. Wright, continue! It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss Steve Vasquez reached Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. In a final showdown, she pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer himself done 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die 5 years ago. Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Oh, very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff. You deny that what I say is true? Mr. Wright? Let's say for the sake of argument that Hammer died at the trailer, as you say. Yet the body was found in Studio 1, was it not? In an evil magistrate's costume, no less.
He's popping out all
No! They can't even see it! They can't even see it!
I know.
you claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1? In return to the trailer, all in the space of a 5 times 3 minute break. Objection, smoking in the courtroom strictly forbidden. Someone arrest this lady. I mean, we're about to arrest this lady, possibly.
Right.
Anyway, hey, Lord Bug Byron, how you doing?
Hello.
How could I have disposed of the body? The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 5 times 3 equals 15 minutes, from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jackhammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death? Then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume. There wasn't enough time! Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body? Another method! Well, she had another method to carry the body other than with her own hands. For instance, actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Interesting! Let's hear it then! Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body. Hold on, go back. Mr. Monkey's head! It secretly has his actual body.
It's really a golem.
A golem! All back comes in, it's like, Mr. Monkey's head is sentient! The bin.
Take that!
Hello, you wonderful people, you. I hope your Friday is going as well as Adol's does whenever he takes a ship to a Varabla. Yes, it's going swimmingly. No pun intended! Miss Vasquez, you carried the body of Studio 1, and you used the studio van to do it! Recall your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. You used the van to carry the body! Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume!
Now look, I know from experience that it is not easy to dress a dead person. I don't think I could try to put someone in a whole costume in 15 minutes.
Ah yes, she does know from experience. How can you even dress a dead person if you're not supposed to touch the dead body to begin with?
You can't touch them.
But
You're allowed to touch them.
But before the funeral, Mark was trying to put something around his grandma's neck, and they were telling him not to touch her.
Well, that's because he was already dressed, and they didn't want to disturb the way he already looked. He could accidentally move him out of place, and then make it a little awkward.
What do you mean by a little awkward?
Like, maybe he could have accidentally shifted him to where he was, this in the casket.
I mean, I wouldn't mind looking like this in my casket.
Well, I hope I don't get to see that.
We need a speedrun of Stygian just in a body. We're doing that. That'd be a great speedrunning stream.
It would take much longer than 15 minutes, I'll tell you that, and that's just normal to close. Yeah, she'll be the body.
I'll be the body. Alright.
Living corpse.
I'll be the living corpse. Alright, hold on, right. Don't forget, it was Salmonella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator? Of course he was. He looks like a conspirator for other things, too.
Have you seen how sweaty he is?
Haven't you seen how disgusting he is? Of course, Salmonella has to have been a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There is no way Ms. Vasquez could have done that alone. Maybe Manila has some experience with dressing dead bodies?
Maybe.
Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to, because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. How do you burn a costume in the incinerator?
I don't know, especially with the door that small.
Maybe they got an axe, chopped it in small pieces.
They did all this in 15 minutes.
They are, it's like, they're superhumans in which they can do a lot of things. They're both ancestors of the Flash. No wait, descendants. They're descendants of the Flash. If those hack actors can act like a corpse in those NCIS and CSI TV shows, then you all should have no problem doing the same. I do not know what that means.
CSI is crime scene investigator and
Not cool in school.
not cool in school is NCIS. I don't know what the other
And then CSI is Cool School Institute. You would imagine moving dead weight to put clothes on would be quite difficult indeed. I probably wouldn't want to anyways. It'd be weird. Anyway, well, Ms. Vasquez. Shall I continue? No. No need. Oh! You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose. You win. It was fun. I win.
Do I get a cookie?
Edgeworth, give me cookies.
Cookies.
Give me that. So, what happens next? Don't at me!
What?
Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Something like that. I just said that. Wait, so you mean D. Vasquez? So it was you? You killed Jack Hammer! What's going on? Back to our regularly scheduled court case, already in progress. Who can say? Huh? Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in a battle of wits. And the result of that battle proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right? But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. Whoa, 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 whoa! What? Order! Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Of course! That's the witness says! Certainly it does seem very likely she did it, but there's no proof. Edgeworth isn't sure. I'm pretty sure he's just as convinced as everyone else
Right?
is. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I'll be leaving. What do I do now? You did it, Vasquez. Testify again, Vasquez. No further questions, Vasquez.
I think we lose it.
What do we do?
I think testify again is
I'd like you to testify again. Testify again? Know when to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before, the truth. I've already said all there is to say. Okay, you are an idiot. You just got it. Jackhammer, like the thing construction people do when they tear up concrete. Possibly.
Jackhammer.
Did Jackhammer ever tear up concrete? We don't know if he tore up concrete in his lifetime. What would happen if I said it again? Ah! You'd ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time. Damn. Damn! To come so far only to fail.
Ow!
As it seems there are no further questions. What?
When he slammed the gavel down, I had Squidward right under it.
No! You are sure as a kid he stepped in wet cement. Most kids have done that once or twice in their lives. I've never done that in my life.
We've never lived anywhere near wet cement, I guess.
I mean, we did, but I didn't do anything.
Oh yeah, they re-cemented our sidewalks or something.
Maybe the next time they re-cement the sidewalks, I'll put my foot in it just so I... I have made my mark!
And they'd have to cement over it again.
I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez. He's guilty. No!
Hey, Vandria, how are you doing? Yeah!
What are you doing? Oh, yes!
The music picked up!
No, not the music! I was hoping to come up with a question. While I was objecting, Your Honor. You say you moved this lesson. I didn't. I see very well. Your Honor! What are you doing? Stop it! I request that the witness testify again. You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again. Does this make any sense to you? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. Mr. Edgeworth? I too see little point in making Ms. Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about? Well, yes, indeed, verily I say, ergo! Edgeworth! I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. What are you doing?
He's sitting there saying random words while he thinks of what he wants to say.
What are you doing? After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter. Nick! Wyatt Edgeworth? Who knows? You probably realized you did too. But, wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that, Edgeworth. I was with... Stop the bobbing. Stop it! Alright, I was with Sal and Old Bag, the security lady, when we found the body. Why should Edgeworth have the witness?
Oh, did I leave this on?
Leave what on?
I swear I turned it off.
Oh. Oh no.
I think it's turned off.
Wait, what? Then what is going on? Oh no.
Oh, it is on.
Oh
Lord
no!
and Byron asked me, what should Edgeworth
Okay,
have the witness testify
Turn it off!
about?
Turn it off!
Okay, okay.
Edgeworth should have
Sorry.
the witness testify about anything that
think you
could
broke it?
potentially bring the truth to light and help secure a conviction.
No!
Maybe something
No!
about the sausage they had for breakfast.
No!
Who knows?
What is going
It could
on?
be relevant.
You're at these
After all, no scoffage on
You're
thine
at
own
these-
sausage. He needs to be careful,
Huh?
though. Don't want him driving the Wienermobile
What?
off course.
Wait, it is
Especially
turned
if the
off.
witness starts acting
what is
like
going
special
on?
little guy,
No!
completely lost in a fantasy world.
Hold on.
No! What is going
Hold on.
Oh,
I think
no.
It's because I have it in viewer
on? No!
How did that happen?
I don't know!
Alright.
It's okay! witness testify about?
How funny, it didn't even like post what it said.
Probably because it's turned off.
Probably.
Do you even remember anything it said? All I saw was like it said something like brought to light, and then the last thing it said was like special guy who has lost his little fantasy world.
I couldn't hear it because you were screaming, so.
So you're saying it's my fault?
No. I'm just saying I couldn't hear it.
I was with Sal and Old Bag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too. Only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police. Then Powers showed up. The security lady, Old Bag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying, "He did it!" I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home. You went home? I see no issues raised by this testimony. Mr. Wright, cross-examination. Okay, Nick, we're close. Real close. We're too close. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick. Right. Wait, where's the key? I don't even have my car keys. I was with Sal and Old Bag when we found the body. You would have made the witness testify about Big Red, but that's just you.
Hold it!
Testify! What is your opinion on Big Red? I mean, Edgeworth is red.
Yes. Maroon or something.
Maroon's a red.
Burgundy.
Burgundy's still a red.
Burgundy.
Yeah, Burgundy's still a red. What time was that? We were to meet at 5 for the rehearsal. So I'd say it was then. You're more a Big Peach fan yourself.
Yeah, Big Peach.
Well, that's cool too.
Did I make the Big Peach?
I don't.
I think
I don't think you did. I know you made some, but I don't think you actually put them in.
I think I only put Big
Sorry, we don't have Big Peach right now, so have a Big Blue.
My Discord has a Big Peach emote.
Alright, what exactly did you and Mr. Manella arrive at the studio? About 5 times 2 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes, mind you. Press order! Bench presser. Where were the other employees when you got to the studio? They weren't there yet. Well, then you could have put Hammer in that costume with Salmonella's help. Oh, what did I just say? Did I just not say I wasn't stuffing any bodies into any costume? You should try to listen to what people are saying, boy.
No, he said Sal was doing it, not you.
Yeah, it said Sal was the one with the experience disposing bodies in costumes. Boy, I am a full-grown man. I am what, 20? The witness will continue her testimony. You do enjoy a good math problem when dealing with numbers. Hope the next time we use division or square roots to speak about numbers in game. I'll try my best. I don't know anything about square roots, but I do know division. Alright, the witness will continue her testimony. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent.
Hold it!
Mr. Powers was taking a nap, correct? So he says. Did no one go to call him? Remember. Remember what? Remember me. There was a dead body lying in front of us, yet you expect me to be calm? You certainly seemed calm enough when I accused you of murder. Press harder. Wait a second. Wouldn't that be the other way around? The The other way around. You discovered a murdered body and one person was missing, right? Stay away from fractions though. Does make everything more complicated.
I hate fractions.
I'll do it in like a division sort of way.
Just make it a decimal.
3 over 5. 5 over 3. 5 over 3 equals 3. No wait, 2 over 4 equals 2. Alright, one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person? I have to agree with the defense on this one. Well, Miss Vasquez? Logically speaking, perhaps, but no one there was thinking very logically, I assure you. We are a company full of idiots. Also, without his Steel Samurai costume, Powers doesn't really stand out. What? He's literally a lion! He's literally a lion. I would not forget a guy that looks like a lion. We often left him on the bus. When shooting at location, no one noticed he was What?
How?
How?
He's a very unique person.
I know, right? If I met someone that looked like a lion, I'd ask for a hug.
Aww.
You're that right, force a hug. Hug!
You're gonna hug me whether you like it or not.
I mean, like, I'd give the hug. Hug!
You hugged a giant penguin once.
I did?
Yeah, when you were little. It was like your first Halloween when you were big enough to go trick-or-treating. We went to the zoo and someone was dressed in a giant penguin costume.
I'm trying to remember.
You probably wouldn't remember it.
I'm trying to remember. I do have a giant penguin plush.
Yeah, we have that giant penguin plush.
Poor Powers! Well, I suppose that explains that. Very well, Ms. Vasquez, you may continue. I immediately called the police. Then Powers showed up. What was everyone else doing at that time? No one said a thing. I was silent. Completely silent.
So if Powers had done it, why would he return to the scene of the crime while everyone's standing there?
We stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry, I'm late. Then silence. Dead silence. Silence. Hey, Nick! Why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something to line things up. Oh, I know. Pull a rabbit out of your hat. I don't have a hat. Dead Silence sounds like the name of a bad Tom Clancy novel. Who's Tom Clancy? I look books, but who's Tom Clancy?
It's like I know who he is, but I don't know all the works he's written. I mostly know him from video games. Like Splinter Cell. Tom Clancy Splinter Cell.
Never heard of it. Anyway, the security lady Oldbag was quite agitated, pointing. He did it! Oldbag, the security lady that should not be messed with. Why did the security lady think Powers had done it? She said because she saw him going toward the studio. Right. Steel Samurai. Press harder! Did the detective arrest Mr. Powers based solely on the security lady's sword? I thought it said the security lady's sword. Oldbag wields a sword.
She did it if she can wield a sword.
Perhaps not. It's like at home, she has like a very old sword in her basement. She seems to have also given the detective that photograph. Of course, I heard all this after the fact. That photograph, meaning the one taken by the security camera. Not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to the hammer. I don't think there's anything in there I can use. I asked to be left out of the proceedings.
Hold it!
Why did she talk so much this time?
You asked to be left out? Oh, he writes a lot of thriller novels about military spies and science and stuff like that. Oh, that's kind of not my thing, so that's probably why. Seems that everyone else was questioned. And I'm really not fond of that sort of thing. But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question. Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that since we were in a meeting. There was no way we could have been involved. Thus, they covered for us. Covered for you or covered it up for you? There must have been a lot of writing on it with all those big wigs at the meeting. Yes, they had giant wigs.
What I'm wondering is why they never question or even show these other people that evidently were there.
It was those men that were trying to stop us. Those were the big wigs. It's like Blatas, they weren't talking with big wigs. They were talking with those guys.
Talking with the mafia.
Yeah, they were talking with the You know, it's funny how she has, like, control over mafia people, because she does look like a mafia leader.
Like a mafia wife or something.
Mafia wife. I'm sure her professionals helped convince everyone they did. The professionals! I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes.
Hold it!
The script and your direction notes? Wait, but you're not the director, you're the producer. What about the producing notes? Producers need notes too, I think. Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen. No, I guess not. It's harder. Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio One for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes? Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why? There was a murder. Who could think of rehearsing after that? Oh yeah, I guess. I thought she was talking about the first time. The run-through.
No, they're talking about after the meeting they were supposed to be another rehearsal.
Oh, I keep thinking that they're talking about the run-through.
Oh.
Alright, very well, Ms. Vasquez. Please continue.
Objection!
Your Honor! I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Huh? Think! Ms. Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio One.
That's my job, Edgeworth. God.
Edward, shut up! Stay in your prosecution corner where you belong. Order, order. Mr. Edgeworth, what did you have just said? It's a reasonable observation. If we ask Nayanu, you bet the producer would write notes about sausages.
Wiener mobiles. Wiener mobiles.
Ah.
She always pronounces it weird.
Me?
No.
I see.
It says wiener mobile.
They don't understand. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense? I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Ms. Vasquez, do you have any explanation? I can't believe Exworth is helping me. But wait, that's my job. The prosecution's in cahoots with the defense? What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. Very well. Hi.
Hello.
Alright, very well. The witness will change their testimony to reflect this reason. You always enjoy a good bow from Edward. I knew the hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind. Oh my god.
Just let the cat out of the bag this time.
How'd you know about the injury? How did I know? Sal! He told me. Sal, the director. You have to find something. Everything we've done till now have been wasted. I believe in you, Nick. Go get him. Quick!
Oh god, I gotta go.
Quick! Quick!
Hold it!
Oh, no!
No! No!
Go back, go back!
Quick!
Oh!
No! Hello, hope your day is going as wonderfully as a sausage in a pot of sauerkraut placed in a steam bun with hot mustard and onions.
Maybe the picture?
Possibly.
Objection!
It is!
Yeah! You knew the hammer was injured. Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. What? Stop it! Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Yes, Mr. Hammer. I thought I said Mrs. Hammer. Miss Jane Hammer. Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo. But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending! One person was injured in a run through them. You get extra scenes or a better score if you finish the quarter scenes without making a wrong choice once.
No, but there is like a thing at the end where you have to like show an evidence to someone, and that will give you like an extra little dialogue if you get it right.
And I won't say exactly,
What
but
are you doing?
I won't say what it is exactly, but in the last case of the next game, if you get the choice wrong, then you get a bad ending.
Yeah.
Alright, that person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why do you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? Old Bag is so shocked. This is an old bag. I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right. He must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manila was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. In the photo there was old bag. Oh, right.
Yeah, she's in there when they get
I forgot about that. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez!
You heard him wrong.
You saw him limping. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manila. You saw him limping with your own eyes. Yes, but wasn't Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers.
We said that 5 seconds ago. Forget already?
Yeah, it's like goes in one ear, then out the other.
Yes, so.
Oh! I mean, he's an old guy. He's forgetful.
Yes, so.
And when was he doing this?
He's an old bag.
He's an old man. He's an old hog. Well, it would have to have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2, where he was murdered. Exactly. Miss Vasquez! You met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping! And Mr. Hammer was in the Steel Samurai suit! That's why you were confused! That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer had been injured that morning! Order! Order! I will have order! Witness! Can you refute this claim? Uh-oh. Yeah, let's see, sneak at this one, Vasquez. Oh no. Very well! I have a question for you! Why are the real killers always so persistent? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing! Yes, you would need a motive. Objection, no questioning the lawyers. Why would you kill the victim? If there was a reason, it is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive? Of course.
Oh, huh?
Alright, you're just asking when Dad makes his sausage.
Oh.
Alright, I have proof, and I'll show it to you! I am not afraid to use it! I present to the court evidence! This is Vasquez's motive in the murder! I guess it's the photo. This is my proof.
The music didn't stop.
This is the photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With Dee Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial, it began on that day 5 years ago! Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. However, you, Dee Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us to the present day, and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly it was a constant source of shame for the X-Star. For the X-Men.
The X-Men.
One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here. Yeah, you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed Dee Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive would Ms. Vasquez have? Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me, and I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. I think that's a bad policy to have, Vasquez. Maybe you should question your priorities.
Morals.
Your morals. Mr. Wright. Please explain Ms. Vasquez's motive for murder. Useful men are hard to find nowadays. Exactly.
It's true.
Exactly. Question your morals.
I married the last one, so good luck finding a man. I'm kidding.
How dare you! Well, just you wait.
Alright,
I think it said she had no motive. I mean, isn't it like it was an accident?
what was the last of us dying? Let's look at what we've got.
Okay, so we've got...
Nothing. Like, this is the only thing I can think of.
I mean, I don't think we know who the guy is. It could be her husband or something.
I think it was a lover. But we don't know that. What do you want to do?
You saved, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's... Okay, what if we said she had no motive? Because I think it was an accident.
Yeah, I think it was a thing.
She had no motive, Your Honor. It definitely has to be that funny-faced picture in your...
The monkey.
The monkey head? It's Mr. Monkey. What's that now? It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. What's Stat now! It's simple! Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez! Whoa! Whoa. Whoa.
He's doing this Steel Samurai.
What? Your Honor? Jackhammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jackhammer snuck into the dressing room in the Steel Samurai costume. Jackhammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking it was Powers. Then Jackhammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill D. Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years! Ah! So, you did do it, didn't you? Yes. I am guilty. It was me. Someone call an ambulance! There's blood everywhere! We're too late! Ah! Miss Vasquez! What? What happened here? Manuel fell for the trailer stairs! Manuel! Manuel! Miss Vasquez, please, try to remain calm. No! No! How could this? It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No! Manuel! Manuel! Don't touch him! Miss Vasquez! No! Please, please don't die. Please. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose, again. Miss Redworth? Where's what?
I guess you walked away while we were...
Where's D. Vasquez? In the waiting lobby, Your Honor. As calm and collected as ever. I see. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. It appears you have brought about yet another miracle. Thank you. I think not. What? Will Powers was innocent. That you should be found so is only natural, not a miracle. You're no fun. Do you not believe in Christmas miracles? Very well.
There is a Christmas trial in this game. In this one.
I know. Isn't it the next one?
I hope so.
I'm
because
pretty sure it is.
It's almost Christmas.
This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, guilty.
Not guilty.
Guilty. He's guilty. He's guilty. That is all.
Flares.
This court is adjourned. Anyone wearing flares is guilty. October 20th, 12:01 p.m. The Straight Court defendant lobby number. Phoenix wins another case. Big Reds for all to celebrate. Yay! I don't know what to say.
Say you love Big Red.
Thank you, so Big Red. Thank you for the Big Red. I'm just glad you're okay. Yes, but it's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Vasquez. But the thing that he tried to frame me... But the thing they tried to frame me for the murder... It makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Tell me why, huh? Tell me! Why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me?
Alright, this is the part where if you show the right evidence, you get like an extra little scene or dialogue.
Well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put a blame on you because...
Of Mr. Monkey Head!
Mr. Monkey! I'm guessing it's the picture because you'd probably want to frame because of your unusual hair growth. I'm guessing it's the picture where he killed someone. Cause, you know, he hated Vasquez for manipulating him since, you know, he accidentally murdered someone. So maybe he also hated Powers too, because he's stealing what could have been his limelight had he not killed someone.
That's why I think it's this one, because it's from a fan. It's either this or this. Why does he look so confused?
You know what? Let's use the book.
Take that!
Just because you were the Steel Samurai, because I was the Steel Samurai. Mr. Hammer was the big star once, but he was reduced to acting in the kids show, and as the villain to boot.
Can you save it for love? Yeah, I think I could have.
The kids loved the Steel Samurai, and so he hated you. I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him any time. I think you're missing the point. Thank you.
Yeah, I think that was it.
I'm just glad it's all over. So am I. So am I. Will Powers is such a nice fella.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Will Powers! Oh! Oh! Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume and... About that.
Uh-oh.
It's only wrong. No! Of course not! Ah! Nick! Edgeworth? Right. Don't make assumptions, please.
That is not what he looks like.
Okay. What if instead of just saying Edgeworth, I was just like, turn around.
Jump scare.
Say something. You're the one that came up to me. I'm not good at small talk. Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time gloating, do you?
You want me to say something?
No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gone away if you hadn't stepped in. Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Liar.
He's not lying. He's got stuff in his office.
Right. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. Meet again? However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I am saddled with unnecessary fear. What?
Right?
Edward the hero. Lucky he gets his own spells.
Yeah.
Unnecessary feelings. Yes, unease and uncertainty.
Oh, those.
No, no, no! Aren't those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix, right? Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you. Then why did you say that from the get-go? Get the fuck out of my face! Mr. Wright? Was that guy your friend? What friends? As if. They're rivals. Rivals, right, Nick? For now we are, I guess. Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something?
You're missing something.
You probably are missing something. Come on, Nick, tell me, what's the deal with you and Edgeworth? Who knows? And so the curtain closed!
Alright.
We will never know the deal. I caused quite a stir by revealing the
Maya's jealous.
I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Literally, everyone was talking about it. Everyone was whispering every time I'd walk by. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kid shows again. No! No, not the Pink Princess! Nick! This is it! The new show starts today! You're gonna watch it with me, right? Wait a second. Is Salmonella still working? He's a
Yeah.
conspirator. But he's a conspirator. Shouldn't he be in jail too, or at least have a ticket or something?
Well, the whole thing is an accident. Why they hid that fact from everyone is beyond me, but I take it that they got off eventually.
Oh man, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it. You had to buy train cards too, okay? We have to train with Cody and an assistant. Fine, I'll do it. It's agreed that Willpower gets to play the leader. I wonder if they'll show his real face this time. I don't know. I don't like the world. I don't think the world is ready for the real Willpower. Pink Princess is a man?
No, actually, I don't think you learned this for a while. The Pink Princess is Wendy Holman.
Wendy! Oh, okay.
I think. I'm pretty sure that there's a case, like, I think it's the case with the breath of fresh air, the spring breeze.
The spring breeze!
Yeah. They're at an award ceremony for children's shows.
Pink Princess should be on back.
I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is. Alright, did you want to keep going or you want to stop because we finished?
My stomach kind of hurts, so as much as I want to, we probably shouldn't.
Oop.
Oh no.
I
Close it!
just want to see what the next one. Oh, you're right,
Merry
it is!
Christmas.
The Christmas one.
Yeah, it's where we get Yana Yogi from.
Oh.
So I remember.
The chat was up in the background.
So what?
It's gone now.
I said so what?
I made it gone. Now it's me on a rocket ship.
No, not you! Not you! Thanks for the live stream. It's always a fun time. Thanks! Thanks for showing up. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today. Stop! That's gonna be it for today. There won't be any East 10 Nordics tonight because we're going to a light show.
Yeah. I did that myself.
The rocket. Oh no! Anyway, bye, Eggleg.
Thanks for watching.